Please be seated. Please be seated. Yes, we're back. Good afternoon, parents, relatives, faculty, friends, and members of the class of 2022. Welcome to East High School's class of 2022 graduation ceremony. My name is Ron Brown, and I am the proud principal of the Betty Davis East Anchorage High School. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge with gratitude the Dena'ina people, past and present, who have lived on these lands since long before Anchorage was here. May we all be good stewards of these lands. Chinan. We are so glad that you could be here and join us this afternoon. To begin, I would like to introduce everyone on the stage, beginning with those on your left. Junior Honor Marshal, Marley Ireland. Academic Honor Speakers, Sophia Asayo, Grace Doro, Sophia Thacker. Curriculum Assistant Principal, Mr. Dave Morris. Continuing on to the right, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dina Bishop. School Board Member, Mr. Carl Jacobs. Senior Class Speaker, Zaya Mikes. Junior Honor Marshal, Francis Pasquale. In the second row, from the left to the right, the Academic Honor Speakers, Mr. Lum Fazlio, Utsav Duta, Naraya Gillett, Tuhure Bumgarner, Myla Loreno. Continuing on to the right, we have Darren Enriquez, Alex Saley, Angus Nicholson, and Elias Sturwald. Our sign language interpreters are Andre Howard, Gail Hadley, Brianna Povolite, Laura Cooper, and Ann Dawson. At this time, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the East High School Thunderbirds Graduation Color Guard, comprised of junior ROTC seniors, under the direction of the Cadet Colonel Kalia Graham, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Caesar Yang, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Aston Espinola, Cadet Major Sulinet Vega Ledesma, Cadet Major Ursula Henry, and Cadet Major Aaron Gates. The Star Spangled Banner is sung this afternoon by the Betty Davis East Anchorage Choir member under the direction of the director, Melissa Fisher, featuring senior soloist, Jezreeli Asia. Gentlemen, at this time, please remove your hats or mortarboards. Everyone, please remain standing until the colors are retired.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you, Color Guard, Jezreelia, and to the combined band and orchestra for playing music prior to this afternoon's ceremony. At this time, will the members of the choir, including all senior concert choir members and junior honor marshals who are members of the concert choir, please proceed to the choral risers. And while they are assembling, the following faculty members who will read the roll this evening, please come forward to the roll call seats to my right, your left, near the stage. Nathan Carr, Josh Dvorak, Jeremy Fox, Melissa Fisher, Aaron Monroe, Gary Snyder, Janice Strickland, Jermaine Thomas, Scott Thomas, Tevia Robbins, Talia Wycheck, and Mr. Stephen Wilson. Our first speaker this evening is Senior Class President Zaya Mikes.
Hi. I'd first like to start off by saying how incredibly grateful I am of being here today. My name is Zaya Mikes. I am Senior Class President, and I've been attending East for all 4 years of high school. Tasked with speaking at graduation, I did not know what to speak about. I thought about this impending speech for a while until I finally decided to address the different problems we have faced individually and as a class. More importantly, how we've overcome these various problems and are now ready to walk across the stage into the next part of our life. I asked my classmates about the different obstacles they have faced over the past 4 years. Some of us may not share the same lifestyle or beliefs, but common issues and responsibilities connect us. These responsibilities may include work, watching siblings, sports, friendships, college, or figuring out what we want to do after high school. Not only have we dealt with these responsibilities, but we've also managed other issues like stress, family, loss of motivation, mental health, physical health, and of course, COVID. We have juggled our classes, homework, and school life while simultaneously handling these other obligations. COVID nearly eliminated 2 of the 4 years of our high school experience, yet we are still here today. Yeah. Despite the responsibilities and hardships faced, we've had the dedication to endure and finish high school. We can truly say that we've had the dedication to endure and finish high school, and we can truly say that we've had resilience in the face of adversity. We should all be proud of ourselves. We accomplished so much in such a short amount of time under so much pressure. Congratulations, T-Birds. I wish you all the success in the next years of your life. I'm so honored to be speaking and representing our class. Thank you.
Thank you, Zaya. Next up is our student body president, Sophia Thacker.
Dear class of 2022, this is my letter to you. It's finally here, the day we've all been dreaming of. From the start of kindergarten and learning our ABCs, to discovering fractions and struggling through long division at the dinner table with our parents, we were told it would all amount to this moment, graduation. For some, it has been easy, and for others, a constant battle. They say high school is some of the most important years of your life, but in reality, it's just a chapter. Like many other times in our life, there were highs and lows, victories and losses, accomplishments and failures. And there will be many more times like this to come. While these past 4 years have played a vital role in many of our lives, they are but the beginning of something greater. Whether that's college, trade school, the workforce, or something else that calls your name, I encourage you to pursue it to the best of your ability. Set goals that are just out of reach and then conquer them fiercely, for you are far more capable than you know. Your biggest obstacle is whether or not you believe you can do it. Finally, don't let these moments slip away. Time is fleeting. We never truly know if we are promised another breath. To quote James 4:14, "Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes." My hope for you is that you never cease to know your worth and that you are able to find as much joy in these little moments as you are in your greatest successes. So in case no one has told you yet, I'm proud of you. You're gonna do great. Sincerely, your student body president, Sophia Thacker.
Thank you, Sophia. And now, under the direction of Mrs. Melissa Fisher, East High School Concert Choir will sing "And Wherever You Go," a choral blessing and a change of heart. Thank you, Mrs. Fisher and members of the East High Concert Choir. How about another round of applause for the choir? Now we will hear from our very own East High School class of 2022 valedictorian, Grace Doro.
Good afternoon, T-Birds. My name is Grace, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be standing before you all today and to be able to say congratulations on making it through 4 years of natural disasters. Oh, I mean high school. After earthquakes, bomb threats, and pandemics, we are still standing strong. Whatever the future holds, the last 4 years of juggling anything and everything that has been thrown our way has prepared us for our next adventure, whether that is college, a job, the military, trade school, or wherever your dreams may take you. If we can make it through online school and no lockers for 2 years, we can do anything we set our minds to. Thank you to all the teachers out there who have taught us, supported us, and encouraged us through thick and thin. We couldn't have done it without all you wonderful educators. I don't know about all of you, but I'm ready to graduate, so congratulations again to the senior class of 2022.
Thank you, Grace. Next up, we will hear from some academic honor speakers. First up, we have Malia Loreno and Sophia Asayo. I mispronounced your name, right? Asayo, okay. All right, Malia right here. Mine? Okay, I'll get you at the back.
Hi, I'm Mila. My name's Sophia. And Disclaimer, the contents of this speech will seem familiar, but pretend it's unique. Thank you for your consideration. This school year honestly has not been like any other. The same can be said for the past 3 years, actually. These past couple of years have been a period of having to adapt, create a new normal for everyone, while also having to deal with the pandemic. But this year seems to have been the closest to normal since the pandemic started. Yes, there have been certain situations that we had to adapt in order to get a sense of normality, and adapt we did. We had to go through most of the school year having to wear masks and dealing with our previously familiar environment with an unfamiliar variable. There was also having to deal with restrictions on some of our activities because of the pandemic. Despite this, there were also some advantages, like being able to hide our faces behind our masks so we could conceal some certain reactions. Despite senior year, for quite a bit of it revolving around the pandemic and having to deal with it, that was not all that was a center for us seniors. We had to deal with finishing up classes and getting all the credits that we needed, while also spending this last year the best we could in different clubs and extracurriculars that we were a part of, to not have any regrets leaving it. Senior year also felt different from the previous years of high school. This year, it felt like we were treated less as students who were still preparing to go out into the real world, as the adults call it, and more like actual young people who are about to face their futures, whatever that may behold. It most certainly has not been easy, but we made it through, and here we are now, the graduating class of 2022.
Good afternoon to all the teachers, staff, students, and of course, my graduating class of 2022. I stand before you today to give you a speech that'll send you off to the greatness you surely will become. Although our high school year was not perfect, it was one of a kind. I'm sure I was not the only one who slept through that Zoom call, went to school with only 2 to 3 hours of sleep, got sick of COVID, and questioned my life existence whenever Miss Strickland would glare at me. I wanted to be everything my highest standards could expect of me. That was including this opportunity. But now that I'm here, this honor does not only highlight my zenith through high school, but also all my breakdowns and all the ugly phases we all conquered. But I didn't give up, not because of perfection, nor disappointment from my teachers, or because I feared failure, but because I wanted to be more than the person I was. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts." Where you failed is not the end, and where you succeed is just the beginning. For the next few minutes together, let's reminisce on the East High halls where we used to walk and meet our friends, the commons where despite the unpleasant food, which is an understatement by the way, we had great company, and the classroom we finally heard our very last bell in high school. Seniors, keep in mind that we will not look back on the highest GPA, the most popular, nor the most favorite student, but the memories you left with the people who cherished you most, and the person you grew into. I would love to thank God, my family, my teachers, my counselors, Mr. Henry and Ms. Zock, and my best friends, Clarence, Sandra, and Clint, and especially my mom, who supported me through all the 4 years in high school, and everyone else who gave me the will to persevere. Class of 2022, it was truly a pleasure to be a part of this experience, and I wish all of us the best. Congratulations.
I knew I was going to mess up her name. I messed up her name in practice, and I do want to get it right. Asio. Thank you, ladies. Next up, we have Naraya Gillett and Tahure Baumgarter.
Good afternoon, T-Birds, family, and friends. My name is Tahere.
And my name is Naraya. We would like to thank our families and teachers for their encouragement and support throughout the long and eventful 4 years together. We sincerely appreciate your efforts and couldn't have gotten to this point in our lives without you. And I would personally like to thank my AP Stats and Physics class, if you guys are here, hello, for making this excruciating experience a little better.
Our years walking the halls at East have impacted us more than any of us could have ever imagined. From the big earthquake to the pandemic, we've seen it all and still managed to be sitting here today, ready to graduate. I'm sure all of us seniors are ready to turn the tassel and begin the next chapter of our lives.
Despite not having the most normal of high school experiences, our adversities and challenges overcome this far have shaped us to be individuals with endless amounts of potential. If we can survive isolated learning and those dreadful Zoom classes, we can make it through anything we set our minds to. All of us soon-to-be graduates have worked hard and undoubtedly, thank you, have earned every success that may cross our paths.
We see ourselves here today and are reminded of every assignment, project, and long nights filled with procrastination and cramming for an important exam in the morning. Trust me, I've been there too. However, all of these things you've pushed through and accomplished are paying off here and now. Soon we'll all walk across the stage in this arena, surrounded by the people we've practically grown up with, and will be ready to take on whatever life throws at us next. Wrapping up the balancing act of sports, classes, homework, extracurriculars, and hopefully a good social life, we want to thank all of you T-Birds for a great 4 years here at East. Heading off into the future, no matter what path you may choose, we wish you all great success. Every one of us still has so much life to live and many things to accomplish and experience for the future yet to come.
I don't know about Tahare, but when it came to this speech, I had no idea what to write. I never thought I'd get the chance to stand up here in front of you all, giving inspiration or whatever it is I'm supposed to give you. So as we conclude, if you leave here with nothing, at least leave here with this. Life is about opportunity and whether or not you take them. It's not about pleasing anyone but yourself. No one's going to live your life for you, so my motto is forget what people say. There will always be someone watching, so give them something to watch. Do what makes you happy, and if you make people mad in the process, you're doing it right. You only get one life, so live it to its fullest. And lastly, don't take anything for granted. You'll lose it before you get the chance to enjoy it.
I know this feels like goodbye, but as we venture off and continue this journey of life, we will always carry pieces of these memories into everything we do from here on out to remind us of who we are and who we're meant to be. I've had an incredible 4 years here and wish you the best of luck in any and all future endeavors. May your lives be filled with many blessings and success. Congratulations, class of 22, and good luck.
Thank you. Next up, we have Lum Fazlou and Ustav Dutta.
Hello, everyone. My name is Loom.
And my name is Utsav. Congratulations, everyone. We made it. They say high school is a roller coaster, though as a junior, I would have adamantly said it only went down. Our class has gone through so much: COVID, an earthquake, and much more. However, here we are, in our blue caps and gowns. We made it through so much these last few years.
They say it becomes even tougher to go on a journey thousands of miles away from your home to finish senior year. However, that wasn't my case. Being welcomed by all the students and the staff and having the chance to take interesting classes and engage in sports all year, East gave me the best exchange year I could ask for.
East has left a mark on all of us. The classes we take, the clubs we join, the friends we meet, and the experiences we share. I'm sure every one of us has found our place at East. For me, I found my place in robotics, where I learned, laughed, got yelled at to fix my code, and much more. The time we spent here at East has imparted unto us a valuable experience, and I, as will many of you, will look back at my time here with great fondness.
Most importantly, East is a nurturing place for all students. I'm sure every one of us has made a valuable connection with the staff here at East, whether it be our teachers, coaches, counselors, or support staff. The talks about COSO with Ms. Strickland, as well as the talks about soccer with Mr. Hood and Ms. Roche, with whom I never agree, always cheered me up. Snyder's and Felipe's relentless coaching styles pushed me to improve discipline and realize that the close ties we create with people throughout our journeys are more important than the numbers on the scoreboard.
We've all experienced so much at East. We've laughed, cried, struggled, and hey, maybe even learned something.
I will miss East and all the great people that I met here. I will miss Anchorage, the city that became my second home. And most importantly, I will miss saying, hey, I'm an exchange student from Kosovo as a conversation starter.
Thank you to all the teachers, parents, and staff.
And good luck to all the students in the future.
Thank you. Next up, we have Darren Enriquez and Alex Saley.
Good afternoon. My name is Darren.
I'm Alex.
This is all amazing, really. 4 years of high school, no, 13 years of schooling, and now here we all are. To the families, staff, and other special people in our lives who are and are not here today, we are so grateful for you being with us, for wanting us, and for encouraging us to succeed in our pursuits. And yet, it's also so important for us graduates to congratulate ourselves. We put in the work for our classes. We put in hours every day, and now we'll take what's ours. Freedom, opportunity, and our futures. Our journeys are far from over, and that makes tomorrow even more exciting because we can still grow, mend our faults, and perfect our strengths. There's no turning back for us. Keep moving forward.
On the end of the special day, it is truly amazing what all you guys were able to accomplish. In the midst of the pandemic, everything was in complete and utter chaos. But now you stand on the foundation of success and honor. All the graduates standing here and those who have yet to come are not only inspirations to your friends, but to your families and loved ones. You are all studious and bright individuals that I'm sure will bring light into this vast and beautiful universe. Our goals and honors are what makes us true East Heights Thunderbirds. Have a great graduation and enjoy this wonderful day.
Our last speakers is Angus Nicholson and Eli Sturwalt.
Hey, my name's Eli. And I'm Angus Nicholson. We are both very honored to be on this stage today at Bettye Davis East Anchorage High School 2022 graduation. After experiencing many crazy years, we are here today and are finally about to become graduates of the best school in Anchorage. While graduating, we would like to take you through a history of our very normal high school experience we've had here. It would have been nice to have a normal first year in a new high school. Not us. Alaska had to give us one of the biggest earthquakes in its history and test the structural integrity of our 60-year building. Later that year, someone decided that spring break couldn't come soon enough and decided to call in a bomb threat. None of us complained about having an extra day off of school, however. Sophomore year was going pretty good for us until bats became a delicacy in January of 2022. Abruptly after that, sophomore year ended. The 2-week Flatten the Curve initiative quickly turned into the 2-year Flatten the Curve initiative. All of us had to pretend that we were awake in class for a full semester and became very good at using our resources. I personally became good at making breakfast at 1 in the afternoon while being in class. Finally, come to our senior year and things are starting to look on the brighter side of things. We won the state football championship.
As it should be. As it should be. No pressure, class of 2023. We expect the same things. Homecoming happened. Yeah.
Now, towards the end of our senior year, with things going back to normal, hopefully, we have realized that many great things have happened during our time at East.
You know, the worldwide phenomenon, Wordle, today's word is gecko, if doesn't anyone know, is pretty great. You know, we love that game. It was a great thing this year.
Also, the infamous Larry Lingo vlogs captured the attention. Larry Lingo! Our favorite YouTuber brought us many laughs during their year. Love you, Larry.
There have been many good memories over the course of our years at East High School. We will always remember all the many people that we have met here and the teachers who guide us along the way.
As representatives of the class of 2022, we would like to thank everyone who has helped us get to this point, and we are all eternally grateful for the love and support you have shown us.
Congrats.
Class of 2022. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Wow, that's going to be pretty hard to follow those two guys. Jeez. Okay, graduates. Before I present the class of 2022 for acceptance, I just want to take a few minutes to talk with you for the last time as a group. I promise you I won't take long. I promised the staff I wouldn't take long. Keep in mind that graduation is a very, very special event, recognizing 12 or more years of educational commitment, culminating in the earning of a high school diploma. It should be apparent to all of you that all of us here this evening value education and its importance for the future of all the graduates here today. As in every high school, the effort demonstrated by students to graduate is huge. The tone set by this particular group cannot be underestimated. Collectively, you were optimistic, focused, and determined enough to fulfill all the requirements to graduate on time with no excuses. All of this was accomplished during some of the most bizarre events in our community and lives. We don't need to rehash it. We know what they are: earthquakes, pandemics, Zoom sessions, so forth and so on. So when future employers ask you about resilience or grit and determination, I like you guys to smile and just say, remember, I'm a member of the class of 2022. All right, enough said. I would like to commend all of you on never, ever giving up. As has been a theme throughout the afternoon, you all will always share a common bond, whether it was in online or in person or face-to-face. Each of you have completed the high school journey. As graduates, you have fulfilled my expectations of what it means to be an Eastside T-Bird student. Eastside T-Bird students are always destined to be dynamic, enthusiastic, lifelong learners, united in the pursuit of excellence. I hope you have cherished the experiences that you have created over the past 4 years here at East High School. The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. No matter what the outcome, remember, T-Birds always stick together. You will definitely notice when the chant of Eastside T-Bird rang out at any home event, whenever we visited other high schools, or we were always pumping each other up during our single pep rally. Now, as you prepare to leave high school and begin the next journey of your life, here's my last 2 thoughts, and then I'll move on. Please, treat all people with dignity and respect. You can never tell what another person is going through at that moment or has gone through in the past. It is a very great feeling to make someone's day. To quote a famous author, Roy Bennett, respect other people's feelings. It might mean nothing to you, but it could mean everything to them. The second piece of advice I'd like you to consider is to never, ever give up. Find something important that you believe in and that you're willing to fight for. When you find something that moves you emotionally, physically, or viscerally to act on its behalf, then do something about it. Of course, you may ruffle some feathers. You might make some folks upset. But the other thing that just might happen is you might bring about some changes. Be persistent, and if you can't go around it, try going through it. Because if it's worth fighting for, fight for it. Don't ever give up and never let them see you sweat. On behalf of the outstanding teachers and wonderful staff at the Bettye Davis East Anchorage High School, I hope your time with us have given you just that, the courage to follow your own heart and mind. I wish all of you the best for the future. With something to think about, class of 2022, it's been an honor and a privilege to serve as your principal and to work and get to know you. Congratulations, and may God bless each one of you. Now, let's get on to the ceremonies. Okay, you guys ready? All right, let's do this. At this time, I'd like to call up our curriculum assistant principal, Mr. Dave Morris. I'd like to call up Dr. Dina Bishop, the superintendent of the Anchorage School District, and I'd like to call up our Anchorage School Board member, Mr. Carl Jacobs. Please come forward for the formal presentation and the acceptance of the class.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Class of 2022, please stand for the presentation of your class. Dr. Bishop, the record of each and every student standing before you has been carefully examined, and as the curriculum principal of East High School, I verified that each one of these students has met the credit requirements for graduation for the Anchorage School District. And it's with pleasure and pride that I present to you the members of the East Anchorage High School class of 2022.
All right, Thunderbirds. And on behalf of the Anchorage School District Administration, it is my sincere pleasure and also my very job to accept the members of East Anchorage High School's class of 2022. And now, there's one more formal piece to this before the roll call, and that is for me to present the same information that you have completed the requirements for graduation to our school board member, Carl Jacobs.
Thank you, Dr. Bishop. On behalf of the Anchorage School District School Board, I proudly accept members of the Bettye Davis East Anchorage High School class of 2022.
So thank you, Dr. Bishop, and Mr. Jacob. Members of the class of 2022, you may now be seated. Yeah, you go here.
This is a microphone. Josiah Mikes, magna cum laude. Elias Steerwald, summa cum laude. Angus Nicholson, summa cum laude. Alex Salih, summa cum laude. Darren Enriquez, summa cum laude. Lum Fazilu, summa cum laude. Utsav Dutta, summa cum laude. Noraya Gillette, summa cum laude. Tahare Bumgardner, summa cum laude. Malia Lorano, summa cum laude. Sophia Thacker, cum laude. Grace Doro, summa cum laude. Sophia Asio, summa cum laude. Kalia Charles. Amaya Walker. Selma Abduali. Abraman Abdullah. Jeremiah Adams. Angelica Aguirre, magna cum laude. Calvin Aiso Patea. Apat Ejak, cum laude. Melanie Lee. China Stanley, cum laude. Gavin Elias. Kiana Anderson.
Kevin Armada, cum laude. Madeline Ashlock, cum laude. Jezareli Asia Togia. Adele Atanoa Vayamauga. Heaven Atanoa. Jerix Nicholas Babasa. Abigail Barrios. Soraya Batts. Dominique Bazzani. Bailey Benton. Shannon Blaska Rising. Anissa Boots. Emily Bordelon. Joven Austin Borge. Zella Boasman. Janessa Bracken. Devin Brewer. Jackson Briggs. Christiana Brown. Mesa Brown. Naomi Brown. Michael Butera. Jonette Bungai. Vanessa Calderon. Natalie Caricholo Santiago. Damian Cardin II. Samuel Carpenter.
Robin B. Cesaris. Adrian E. Cesares. Riley E. Castro. Clarice BSV Cervantes. Xiomara Chavarea. Han Cho. Charles E. Clark. Francis Jane Clemente. Daylon D. Conley. Roderick Crichton. Lorraine M. Kenko. Leanne R. Davis. Jonathan S. De Jesus. Eurus P. DeLara. Josiah S. Danishka. Demarion E. Delaney. Adder M. Deng. First name? Fail M. Deng. Matthew J. Dennis, magna cum laude. Tyra M. Dennis. Job Daniel Dizon, cum laude. Yari Dominguez Ruiz, magna cum laude. Dayon Dowdy Jr. Evelyn C. Easton, cum laude.
Iva Jean Elam. Louis Epps. Italio Esaroma. Miguel Estrada. Fa'a Sololele Fa'afia. Brianna Lynn Fa'a Taliga. Jaden Fairbanks. Halitopa Farva. Jedithan Fiagai. Amaya Fields. Christopher Jack Finley. Cordell Flecka. Talia Fowler Fisher. Tylay Fowler Fisher. Rude Mark Farrat. Alex Garcia. Charla Garcia, cum laude. Decanio George. Kanye Gomez. Alina Glover. Luciano Guerrero. Derek Gote. Zachary Grossman. Landon Gumlickpuck. Haley Clark. Dylan Haley. Johnny Haley.
D'Angelo Hall. Sabrina Hall Wright. Pavlin Hamazake. Kalia Hamilton. Jaden Hammonds. Ethan Harding. Naomi Hardwick. Taryn Harris Barnes. Kalia Graham. Lindsay Henning. Marquette Henry. Ursula Henry. Billy Herr. Kevin Herr. Elijah Hernandez. Cody Hewlett. Alicia Hinton. Gabriela Hernandez. Courtney Holscher. Ananias Horn. Rachel Ita. Jabril Jaquet. Kainoa Jarrett. Dakota Jensen, magna cum laude. Jessica Jimenez. Zane Joseph John Baptiste.
Kyler Johnson. Sharon Johnston. Isabel Jolene. Harry Camerly, cum laude. Aiston Kahananui Espanola. Kyler Ferguson. Jesse James Kanalikam. Terrell Canuck. Megan Kibbe. Nathan King. Courtney Cafoyd. Chavos Kaumo Malama. Lillian Lee. Paris Lee. Suchin Lee. Suwon Lee. Sydney Leonard. Francis Lilo. Irene Lilo. Solana Leofau. Dylan Lowe. Keith Lowe. Hannah Logolio. Terrence Long II. Alex Lopez. Jared Lopez. Mandy Lore. Patoon Lore. Simon Lore.
Rian J. Mack. Sheldon J. Macon. Emalio G. Makihela. Theosefa T. Makihela. Fafatai F. Malama. Angelina K. Malaulu. Shyla L. Manis. Kalina P. Manu. Jaylene Martinez. Siu Samoa V. Mataia. Angel D. Matos Gomez. Camry A. Mays. Malachi I. McCurry. Zamira D. McGee Price. Bianca Mariel R. Medina. Yulai Mikaele. Siona Millions. Jenna Misamis. Ajane D. Mitchell. Matasia M. Moandal. Sam Moyai Jr. Josephine T. Mwangi. Shantiana Muevao. Jennifer Muyang. Are these mine anymore? Yeah. Amina A. Musa.
Mine's first one's Jason.
Hinalea A. Naha. Eugene Nam, magna cum laude. Kiara Mack, cum laude.
Okay. Isaac B. Nichols. Susanna H. Nonutunu. Raylan J. Noatak. Avery R. Northcutt. Nathan T. Northcutt. Willie A. Nunez Rosario. Dennis A. Ottenzoff. Hermione S. Olive. David G. Olson. Heather R. Umituk. Kevin R. Orellana. My chest. Vry Pasis. Lahilimai S. Pakiliata. I didn't do that right. Kira A. Pananaroth. Rachel W. Parangao. Jana Patea Abaro. Tia M. Patrick. Manamalo Itao Alafo. J. Paula. Jack L. Pafua. Larry L. Pafua. Sua Palupelu. Brandon J. Pimp Asale. TJ Poe. Madeline Polanco Cabral. Monica M. Polanco Rosario. Josefina B. Poleo. Benjamin R. Pope, cum laude.
Trinity F. Quinto. Elijah J. Reed. Antonio D. Regis. Noah W. Rayberg. Reyes. Sheena Ray M. Reyes. Keelan J. Reynolds. Jayla A. Riggins. Leonis Rivera. Juan Antonio Rivera. Angelica J. Rodriguez. Diasley J. Rodriguez. Shay T. Rodriguez. Fatumata Sabali. Alana F. Salcedo. Raponi Salval. Adrian J. Sales. Isn't Junior R. Moe Moe. David R. Schweitzer. Deborah M. Schwenke. Taufia L. Saleh. Angela Sangrasafan. Stanford S. Scheck. Allison Sheldon. Sabella M. Shepard. Josiah D. Simon.
There's a good one. Congratulations.
Jordan M. Smallwood. Juliana H. Sawane.
Afuafe Soy. Brainy Sosa Jimenez. Not the whole thing? Amosa Su. Stephen Standifer. Jakira Starks. Paul Starish III. Denico Stewart. Janelle Andrea Tabilas. Sorani P. Tafune. Tagaloa. Tatiana M. Tagaloa. Nevea Taifane Solofa. Sheldon Talamoa. Juliet Talatofi. Tiara Tamanaha, cum laude. Hawa Taylor. Zakiah Taylor. Deng Tang. Anthony Tao. Gina Tao, magna cum laude. Macy Tao, magna cum laude. Theodore Matthew A. Tirio, cum laude. Malachi Toa. Gregory G. Todd. Nakia C. Tolbert. P. Casey Toma, magna cum laude.
Isaiah Tools. Chandra Tuyak. Layla Tosi, cum laude. Jeremy Travis. Niniana Tuga, magna cum laude. Dimitri Tuoa Tuaani. Vallejo. Brian Vallejo. Diana Vang, magna cum laude. Jimmy Vang, cum laude. Nico Vang. Yeah. Shauna Vang. Va Vang. Jinx Villanueva. Devin Vaughn. Tatiana Vea. Sulinette Vega Ledesma. Cum laude. Mary Andrea Villano. Cum laude. Gao Nu Vu, magna cum laude. I got it. Wall. Okay. Naiduath Wall. Naithiel Wall.
You wouldn't have your
Avesha Watson. Jared Weaver.
Adelise T. Williams, cum laude. Randy E. Williams. Shannon F. Williams. Jong Bom Woo. Malachi KJ Examante. Johnny P. Chung. Lisa Chung, magna cum laude. Fa Chung. Yia Chung. Cizenger F. Yang. Joel C. Yang. Long Yang. Cheng Yang. Sheng Yang, magna cum laude. Got you, Ukalak. Avery Ukalak. James William R. Zamora. Luis Carlos Zelaya Merez. Just one deuce? Just deuce? Just deuce? Deuce. Zimmerman. Simon Anderson. Pablo Kyenberg. Paula Schmidt. Arancha Suaz Bonafé. Phonetical spelling. Thank you.
How about another big round of applause for all of our recipients, all our graduates? Good. Okay. Yeah. One more big round of applause while our last remaining graduates go through the line. How about another big round of applause for our graduates? So that was it, right? That's it? I know. Not quite. T-Birds. T-Birds. All right. At this time, I'd like to bring up your senior class president. Please come forward to lead the tassel ceremony. All seniors, please stand.
After today, we will all go on our separate paths, whether that may be college, joining the military, moving somewhere new, or working. Remember to always be humble and kind. Congratulations, class of 2022. You made it. We can now call ourselves alumni of the Bettye Davis East Anchorage High School. Members of East High class of 2022, please move your tassel from the left side of your cap to the right side. You can now throw your caps in the air.
All right, one last time. East side. East side. East side. Thank you. We'll now have our fight song. Please take us out. Fight song. Thank you very much, seniors. Thank you very much, parents and supporters. Congratulations, class of 2022. You are now graduates. We're going to leave the floor through the back door in the processional. All parents, you may visit with your student in the parking lot. You may visit with your student in the parking lot.